Valenzuela in the white trunks, black trim, and Pedro Garcia, all black.
3 5-minute rounds about to take place. Let's see how it goes, Chance.
Excited to see his first heavyweight bout of the night.
Touch of the gloves, good show of sportsmanship.
I'm also curious to see the experience of Cisco.
Cisco just endured a leg kick by Garcia.
Todd, I don't think we've ever felt the table shake like this with these heavyweights.
It's like thunder, man. Cisco looking to counter from the start.
Well, these two are just really throwing active early.
Yeah, this
leg
one
kicks.
Won't last long. Here comes that wrestling prowess of Garcia.
Tried for the takedown. Couldn't get it.
Yeah, Cisco looked like maybe he went for a guillotine there, but Garcia pulled his head out. Scrambling here are the fighters.
Garcia immediately trying to get into side control. Cisco
you can see that.
Stopping it.
You can see that wrestling prowess of Garcia, Chance. Really smothering Valenzuela.
This will be an interesting with Cisco's experience now that he's on the ground, but he is dealing with a national team wrestler.
Sure. He's eaten some pretty hefty knees from Garcia as well. Tough position to be in for Cisco Valenzuela. Garcia doing very well to hold him down, Chance.
Yeah, he's trying to move the leg here to get out of this position. He knows, obviously, he's got full mount, Todd.
It's a dangerous position for Cisco and a beautiful position for Garcia.
Hugging the body, trying to cushion the blows, only get the back of the head exposed.
Really holding tight as Cisco, wanting to escape out the back here, I would imagine.
It'll be tough. That's a big man on him.
It sure is. What he has to do is he has to get Garcia high up on his chest and try to run out the back. Does Cisco Valenzuela. And he's doing a good job of staying tight, keeping Garcia able from posturing up and really rain down blows. Crucial right now. Crossface there by Garcia.
Garcia's trying to keep his balance, but also deliver some blows. It's difficult with him, when these men are this big.
Sure is. Tough to juggle those. And this, when we talk about heavyweights, these guys, this can be exhausting for both fighters.
Exactly.
Here comes Garcia.
Raining down the ground and pound now. Going from elbows. Kind of a different angle for you and I to see, but he is dropping some, looks like he's going from fist to elbow. Cisco doing a good job of hugging the body, trying to limit the damage to the face.
Yeah, another tactic Cisco could use here is to hold Garcia tight enough, long enough to get a stand-up.
He's holding the head down, not doing any damage though.
Garcia taking a breath there. This is grueling,
These big guys on the ground, it's going to take a lot more cardio out of them. We'll see how they are when they stand up, if they get in a stand-up position this round.
Now it looks like Garcia actually transitions back to half guard. And yeah, this could play into the striking game here later in the fight if this doesn't finish here, which it doesn't look like it will with a few seconds left. Round one to Mr. Garcia, I would imagine.
I would agree with you, Todd. And we'll see in the second round if Cisco's definitely going to want to avoid the takedown.
So here we go with round 2 of 3. This heavyweight matchup.
Got, once again, Garcia in the black and Francisco Valenzuela in the white.
Immediately, Valenzuela takes a huge breath. But again, he stood up throughout the entire, mid-round pause. I'm wondering if maybe that's not tactical.
And he's taking in some deep breaths. He knocked the mouthpiece out of him.
Nice right hand by Valenzuela. These guys are mixing it up here.
They are, boy. They're really throwing down here. Garcia trying to get some knees, get away. I think he wants a little break. He knows he wants to take this to the ground.
Valenzuela's got to stay on his feet at all costs right now, and it looks like Garcia's going to get him.
Leg sweep.
Nice trip takedown there, definitely. And immediately into side control is Mr. Garcia.
Well, let's see if Francisco's corner taught him anything over the break.
Cisco's got to know that after what happened last round, he can't leave this guy on top of him for too long, or it's going to stay as it did.
Garcia landed a nice elbow there.
Cisco's holding onto the arm of Garcia, the left arm, and he's got it free now, does Garcia.
And I would say we may see Garcia to try to...
I think Garcia's looking for a submission here, Chance. He's trying to isolate that arm of Francisco Valenzuela.
He's loosening him up. He's using some good knees to the midsection.
Now what Garcia needs to do is throw that right leg over, and he's got the mount. Cisco's got his knees low. Cisco needs to keep his knees up to keep that from happening.
Exactly. He just did that, but that's a great call. He did have them low.
And here's one of those times where the referee has to take a close look. I mean, they're active, but are we advancing position? And see him isolating that arm again, Garcia, that left arm of Cisco Valenzuela.
Now, I think if Garcia would try to throw that right leg over, he would take this out of the ref's hands as far as standing him up.
Sure.
It just doesn't look like he's interested in that full mount right at this time.
The casual fan at home may not realize how grueling this really is for both fighters. Grab your brother at home, roll around with him for 3 minutes nonstop without any intermission, and I invite you back for round 2.
Garcia's using an advanced move here. He's putting the knee on the arm, and he wants to open him up for just the open shots to the face.
Very technical by Garcia. You can really see that all-American style wrestling and having wrestled for the Arizona national team is really paying off for him right now. Again, it's no mystery at this point in the age of MMA that wrestling is an absolute predominant tool that bring into the ring with you, to the cage, if you will.
And most argue that it is the best base to come in with.
Agreed. Cisco getting back to his knees here. This is 10 seconds left, unfortunately, for Valenzuela.
A little too late on this round.
Sure.
But, maybe he'll remember how he got there. In round 3, we might see a
hammer fist by Garcia. Yeah, maybe that'll be something for Valenzuela to bring into round 3 with him.
Well, Todd, even though it wasn't overwhelming, I'm going to also give that round 2 to Garcia. He wants that water wiped up. They were dumping it on Cisco's head there.
Mm-hmm.
A little blood coming off the lip. Nothing major.
No. Cisco's really got to open up here and take it to him. Leg kick by Garcia almost takes Cisco off his feet.
Yeah, Cisco's got the hands down, mouth open. He's really tired.
Fighting right in front of us here, Chance.
Yeah, we are getting definitely more than a front row seat here.
And Garcia immediately looking for that takedown, that sweep leg.
He's trying to pull off that note. Oh, and a body slam, yes.
When heavyweights get slammed, they feel it in Tucson. Oh, he's tapping. I think Cisco might have hurt his arm when he went down.
This fight is over. I believe you're right. Maybe be a shoulder sprain.
He landed on his arm when that slam took place, so that's a tap-out victory for Pedro Garcia.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner here on our heavyweight matchup, third